words using the Spanish vowel sounds. This may be tricky. Focus on using the Spanish vowel sounds and syllable stress rather than the English vowel sounds and syllable stress for these words. Pause after each word appears. Say it a few times using the correct vowel sounds. Then continue to hear the correct pronunciation. If you need more practice, back up and try again. Again, the stressed syllable is underlined in each word. This is the syllable that you need to emphasize while focusing on pronouncing the correct sounds. Banda. Sensible. Idea. Color. Universal. Now, let's summarize. There are 3 important things to remember about Spanish vowels. First, Spanish vowels are named a, e, I, o, u. Second, unlike English vowels, whose sounds vary, each Spanish vowel always makes the same sound when spoken. A, I, o, u. Third, Spanish vowel sounds tend to be shorter than English vowel sounds. Listen once again and compare the Spanish vowel sounds a, I, o, u with their English equivalents a, I, o, u. Thanks for watching. Until next time.